Okay, so people want to know why is it dangerous for, or no, what's right? Okay, why should anyone be concerned about who is going to be in control of the advancements in AI in this critical time period? People want to know, well, why is it so important? Why is everybody scared? First of all, I applaud Trump. You know, a whole system came up against him, and he won. He's entitled to get his revenge. But that being said, he's going to be in control of the steering process for 4 years, and this is very, very importantly scared because you got Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos hanging out with him in Mar-a-Lago. And this is just crazy. Jeff Bezos owns Amazon. He owns the biggest, largest AI, artificially intelligence program. He owns a space program. He owns the Washington Post. I mean, you're talking about two of the most powerful people on the planet. The only thing missing is if Bill Gates was to join those two, they would rule the world right now. That's how scary this is. The only piece missing is if they were able to coerce Bill Gates to join them, we would all be fucked. Now, hold on. While this is going on, remember, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden were designing the rules for artificial intelligence. Now, you might think that's a small thing. Well, depending on your ideology, it could be a big thing. I mean, if you believe that all men are created equal, it's very important. But if you believe that one group of people should be preferred over everyone else, then that makes all the difference in the world. Because while all this is going on, behind the scenes, China is doing what? All right, hold on.
All right, guys, let's talk about the insane pace of AI and robotics development lately. It's been moving fast, real fast. But what's happening in China right now is on a whole other level. They've created an AI robot that's unlike anything we've seen before. And trust me, when I first heard about this, my mind was blown. Let's cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase!
This isn't your average robot with a silicon brain. Nah, these mad scientists have gone and given it a brain made from actual living cells. You're not mishearing me. We're talking about a robot with a partially biological brain. They've crossed a line that many thought was uncrossable, redefining the very essence of artificial intelligence.
100%.
Now, before you start picturing some kind of cyborg
monstrosity, let me paint you a... Alright guys, let's talk about the insane pace of AI and robotics development lately. It's been moving fast, real fast, but what's happening in China right now is on a whole other level. They've created an AI robot that's unlike anything we've seen before. And trust me, when I first heard about this, my mind was blown. Let's cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase!
This isn't your average robot with a silicon brain. Nah, these mad scientists have gone and given it a brain made from actual living cells. You're not mishearing me. We're talking about a robot with a partially biological brain. They've crossed a line that many thought was uncrossable, redefining the very essence of artificial intelligence. Now, before you start picturing some kind of cyborg monstrosity, let me paint you a clearer picture. They're calling this thing a brain on a chip. Sounds pretty futuristic, right? Well, it kinda is. Instead of relying on traditional computer circuits, these researchers have grown teeny tiny brain cells in a lab and plopped them onto a microchip. With surgical precision, they've transplanted the essence of human cognition into the cold heart of a machine, kickstarting a whole new era of smart machines. But here's where it gets really trippy. Our brains, right? They're these complex networks of neurons all firing and connecting. Somehow, these absolute geniuses have managed to recreate that on this tiny chip. Now let's rewind a bit and talk about how they actually pulled this off. It all starts with stem cells, the superheroes of the cell world. These little guys can transform into pretty much any cell in your body. It's like cellular shape-shifting. So these scientists took these stem cells and essentially said, today you're going to be brain cells, and somehow they actually managed to do it. They coaxed these cells into growing into this intricate network of brain cells, mimicking what you'd find in a human brain. Then, in a move that probably made every sci-fi writer jealous, they stuck this cellular brain onto a special microchip. And just like that, robot brain. Now you might be thinking this is cool and all, but why should we care? Well, let me tell you, this is a game changer. Most AI we deal with today is based on computer programs, right? It's all coded and pre-programmed, but this is a whole different ball game. This robot can actually learn and adapt like a living creature. It's not just following a set of instructions, it's experiencing things and changing based on what it learns. It's closer to how our brains work than any AI we've seen before.
It's beautiful. You have to guess. What's it look like?
Like it's thinking.
The implications of this are huge. Just take a second to consider the possibilities. Think about how this could revolutionize our understanding of the brain itself.
Artificial intelligence.
By studying these lab-grown brain networks, we might uncover new ways to tackle neurological diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. It's not just cool science, it's potentially life-changing stuff.
Or read memories. Now hold on. Before you just dismiss that. Or read memories. This is serious stuff here.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This tech, as amazing as it is, also opens up a whole can of worms when it comes to ethics. We're entering uncharted territory here. At what point does a robot with a living brain become, well, alive? It's not just a philosophical question anymore. It's something we might actually have to grapple with in the near future. Now, I can almost hear some of you freaking out. Skynet, anyone? Are we on the brink of a robot uprising? Relax, we're not quite there yet. This is still early days, and there's a lot of work to be done before we see this tech out in the wild. But it does mean we need to start having serious conversations about the implications of this technology. The thing is, this isn't just about creating smarter machines. It's about blurring the lines between artificial and biological intelligence. We're talking about a future where the boundaries between AI and biotechnology start to disappear. It's exciting, it's a little scary, and it's definitely going to change the world as we know it. But here's the thing, with all this potential comes a huge responsibility.
Are you afraid that I'm going to turn into some kind of criminal? Quit worrying about me, okay?
We're not just talking about technological advancement here, we're talking about potentially redefining what it means to be alive, to be conscious. These are big, heavy concepts that we as a society need to wrestle with. But that's the nature of progress, isn't it? It pushes us out of our comfort zones, forces us to confront new realities, and while it can be daunting, it's also incredibly exciting. Now, interestingly, Jeff Bezos and SoftBank have invested a staggering $300 million in a startup called Skilled AI.
Who?
Now, it seems these folks
Who?
aren't. It's also incredibly exciting. Now, interestingly, Jeff Bezos and SoftBank have invested a staggering $300 million in a startup called Skilled AI. Now, it seems these folks aren't going for the whole lab-grown human cells brain in a robot thing. Instead, they're aiming to build a full-on artificial brain from the ground up. They say they're pioneering what they call a robot brain, which is about crafting a general-purpose AI brain that can be installed in any robot, making it capable of performing complex and varied tasks without needing specific programming for each task. Skilled AI, led by some brilliant minds from Carnegie Mellon, envisions a future where robots can handle adverse physical conditions or perform dexterous manipulations in industrial and household environments. They're pushing the envelope towards developing artificial general intelligence, or AGI, which aims to achieve human-like intelligence in robots. Now, there's actually another breakthrough in robotics, maybe not as crazy as human brains in robots, but still pretty wild. And Indian companies just jumped into the robot game, and they're not messing around. So Zen Technologies and their partner AI Turing Technologies have cooked up this four-legged robot. They're calling it Prahasta, which is apparently some badass warrior from Hindu mythology. And let me tell you, this thing's no joke. Picture this. A robot dog, but instead of fetching your slippers, it's carrying an assault rifle. Yeah, this isn't Boston Dynamics parkour bot. This thing's built for defense. Now, Prahasta's got some seriously cool tech under the hood. It uses something called LiDAR, which is like radar but with lasers to scan its surroundings. And it's got AI that helps it understand the terrain and plan missions. These guys released a video showing off what Prahasta can do, and it's pretty impressive. This robot's climbing stairs like it's nothing with a gun strapped to its back. It's hopping over obstacles and gaps like some kind of mechanical gazelle. And get this, they say it can even pick up a fully grown adult. I'm talking about a robot dog that can fireman carry a 180-pound person, which could be potentially life-saving in dangerous situations. If this robot gets knocked over, it can get right back up on its own. They're calling it auto-resurrection, which sounds pretty dramatic, but when you see it in action, it's hard not to be impressed. Now, they've also unveiled Barbaric URCWS. It's basically a remote-controlled weapon station that they're claiming is the lightest in the world, and it's not just for land. They're saying it can be used on ships, too. The folks at Zen are pretty hyped about all this. Their big boss, Ashok Atluri, is talking about how these robots are going to change the game for defense operations. He thinks this is going to make people sit up and take notice of how important robotics could be in combat and recon missions. It's worth noting that Zen's not new to this game. They've been in the defense tech business for a while, making things like anti-drone systems and combat simulators. In fact, they've shipped out over 1,000 simulators and training systems worldwide. So what does all this mean? Well, we're looking at a future where robots aren't just in factories or delivering packages. We're talking about robots that could be on the front lines. But of course, just like with the brain chip robots, this raises some big questions. How much autonomy should we give to armed robots? What are the ethical implications of using AI in defense? These are heavy topics we're gonna have to wrestle with as this tech keeps advancing. All right, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AI updates. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll...
Hold on. Humanoid, android, robots. Now, you might think we're all scared of the robots that look human, act human. They're going to be our maids. They're going to be our nurses. They're going to be our housekeepers and all this types of shit. But they're also going to be police officers. They're going to be police dogs, parole officers. That movie, Asylum, I can't get over that movie, Asylum, because really, seriously, the future is way more serious than that. And just the fact that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk has been sitting around Trump the last couple of weeks, this is serious, very, very serious stuff. And I'm curious about it.
I don't know about y'all, but these past 12 months in robotics have had me shook. Like, the advancements we've seen are borderline scary at this point. We're gonna break it all down chronologically, from July 2023 to now. But let me just set the stage real quick. You had AI companies dropping the craziest humanoid AI robots that are legit starting to think and learn autonomously. I'm talking a Mecha, Optimus, this whole new breed of androids. Then you had big dogs like Boston Dynamics. Oh, and get this. There's even a company that's low-key created a robotic body ready for freaking AGI. It's been that level of crazy. And honestly, it's been wild just trying to keep up with all the major updates and breakthroughs. But don't worry, I got you covered. In this video, we're gonna take it step by step, going through all the biggest robotics news chronologically from July 2023 until now. So let's just get started.
So a Mecha, a groundbreaking robot from Engineered Arts that talks and mimics human expressions and movements, now draws too, making it a fascinating blend of tech and art. This AI robot looks like a human but doesn't have a specific gender or race with a gray rubber face and hands. It can move its arms, fingers, neck, and face, letting it show emotions and even talk. With microphones, cameras, and facial recognition software, it can interact with people just like a human. Now, recently, OpenAI and a Norwegian startup called 1X made an exciting announcement about the launch of their first physical robot named Neo, which looks like a futuristic astronaut, can move around, handle things, talk, and sense its surroundings thanks to its arms, legs, cameras, speakers, microphones, and sensors. Ameca and Neo are excellent examples of AI in human-like forms. They don't just respond to commands, they can also show their intelligence and creativity, like when they draw. Let's examine how they managed to do this. So first, let's talk about Ameca, one of the most advanced human-shaped robots in the world, representing the forefront of human robotics technology. It is designed specifically as a platform for development into future robotics technologies, such as artificial intelligence and machine learning. One of the most impressive features of Ameca is its realistic human-like appearance and motion. Ameca can mimic human expressions such as smiling, frowning, or winking, using 24 motors in its face. It can also move its head, eyes, and mouth to follow and engage with people. It can speak in different languages and accents using text-to-speech synthesis or pre-recorded audio. It can also gesture with its arms and hands using 20 motors in each arm and 12 motors in each hand. It can even play rock, paper, scissors or give a thumbs up. But Ameca is not just a pretty face. It also has a high degree of dexterity and fine motor skills, which enable it to perform tasks that require precision and coordination. For example, Ameca can write with a pen, type on a keyboard, play the piano, or solve a Rubik's Cube. It can also draw with a pencil, which is one of its newest and most amazing skills. Ameca's drawing ability was developed by Engineered Arts in collaboration with researchers from the University of Bristol and the University of Bath. The project was funded by the Engineering and Physical Sciences Research Council and was presented at the International Conference on Robotics and Automation in May 2023. The project aimed to use artificial intelligence to make drawing more imaginative and accurate. The researchers used a combination of techniques to achieve this goal, such as generative adversarial networks, style transfer, a method that...
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
market. Now, smoothly, it could fool you into thinking it's human. Engine AI's latest creation, the SE01, This new AI humanoid robot walks so smoothly it could fool you into thinking it's human. Engine AI's latest creation, the SE01, brings this idea closer to reality than ever before. For years, robots have moved with those classic clunky steps, awkward, mechanical, and, well, unmistakably robotic. But now, SE01 has broken through, moving like a person with strides that are elegant, almost too natural to believe. In this video, we're talking about how Engine AI may have just redefined the future of humanoid robots, and in the second part, we're moving into even stranger territory, another humanoid that's more Westworld than WarehouseBot. Clone Robotics is building something you have to see to believe. A torso robot with muscles, joints, and even a neck, all designed to mimic the movement of human anatomy. Could this be the first real step towards lifelike androids that move, behave, and look just like us? Let's talk about it. So, Engine AI has just launched their first humanoid robot, SE01. It's a full-size humanoid designed with an impressive focus on natural human-like movement. Usually, when we think about humanoid robots, we imagine something clunky, right? They've got that typical robot walk, awkward, stiff, and often with those bent knees. Not with SE01. This bot is a whole different story. It moves so smoothly and naturally that it almost feels like you're watching a human. And how does it achieve this? SE01 uses what Engine AI calls an end-to-end neural network solution. In simpler terms, it means the robot's movement isn't just pre-programmed, it's learned. By combining reinforcement learning and imitation learning, SE01 has been trained to walk just like us. And the result is smooth, energy-efficient strides that look, well, human. This is a huge leap because achieving that natural gait has been one of the biggest challenges for engineers working on humanoid robots. The SE01 has essentially cracked the code to making humanoid robots move gracefully. The team designed an integrated harmonic joint module that enhances the robot's flexibility, allowing SE01 to handle both stationary and dynamic states with finesse. With the help of dual processors from NVIDIA and Intel, SE01's visual system is equally impressive. It's equipped with 3 sets of high-precision stereo cameras forming a visual neural network. This allows SE01 to process complex environments, making it well-suited for everything from research and education to industrial tasks. So Engine AI isn't just creating robots for show, they're aiming for practical, everyday use. So we are probably going to start seeing an SE01 bot in schools, factories, and even hospitals. Let's talk about the build quality for a moment, because that's another big factor.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Each of you is likely familiar with the products of the company we're going to discuss today, whether you realize it or not. We're talking about the Russian company Promobot, the largest manufacturer of autonomous service robots in Russia and Europe. The company is involved in the development of mechatronics, electronics, artificial intelligence and neural networks, autonomous navigation, speech recognition, and the creation of artificial skin and muscles, as well as exploring human-machine interaction. To understand the scale of their work, consider that the company's engineers have already created and delivered over 800 robots to more than 40 countries. Robots will take on tasks that are dirty, dangerous, and dull, says Promobot founder and director of development Oleg Kivakurtsev. He specifically highlights customer service, which is where the company's focus lies, as one of the dull areas. Over the past 5 years, Promobot has released 7 models of robotic machines. However, what truly sets their robots apart from competitors is their incredible realism, which engineers have diligently worked on. The company continues to improve the artificial skin and muscles of its robotic inventions. Promobot robots already utilize around 30 servo drives, allowing them to replicate 600 different facial expressions. But since the human face has 42 muscles, the goal is to get closer to that number to achieve maximum realism. The process of creating Promobot robots is also incredibly fascinating, but we'll cover that in future videos. Today we will showcase some of the company's most famous and advanced robots in recent years that are already replacing humans. When you visit an office for documents, you won't see live people soon, because robots will take their place. In one of Moscow's centers, colleagues have already appeared who can answer visitors' frequently asked questions and provide information about public service center projects. These robots were created by the Russian company Promobot. Robots Alex and Dasha sit at the same desk, welcoming and consulting visitors to the center. Interaction with the robots happens through a unified interface: one camera, one microphone array, and a touchscreen display. To speak with them, you simply need to address them by name and ask your question. The robots can independently recognize a person's face and voice before initiating interaction. This allows them to collaborate and share responsibilities. Additionally, the robots can converse with each other. Dasha and Alex can move their eyes, eyebrows, and lips, and can reproduce over 600 variations of human micro-expressions. Promobot claims that this is the highest number of micro-expressions for human-like robots in the world. The Arnold Schwarzenegger robot created by the Russian company Promobot is an impressive technological development. This android bears a striking resemblance to the famous actor and former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. The robot has been showcased at various exhibitions, including the Synergy Global Forum and CES 2020. The android can move its eyes, eyebrows, lips, and neck, as well as engage in conversation. Its face is capable of displaying over 600 variations of micro-expressions, making it highly realistic. To achieve this level of precision, Promobot specialists developed and patented a unique facial structure and used advanced artificial skin technology.
No, it's way more advanced than this. They're just showing us stuff that's generations old. They have the ability where they're damn near you wouldn't be able to tell the difference now. Hold on.
engineers from the Polish startup Clone have developed a prototype of an anthropomorphic musculoskeletal robot called Torso, whose design replicates the anatomy of the human torso. The robot has 2 arms with flexible elbows and hands with fingers, a cervical spine, and anthropomorphic shoulders equipped with sternoclavicular, acromioclavicular, scapulothoracic, and glenohumeral joints. The robot's body is powered by artificial hydraulic muscles, with a valve matrix located in the chest area. The robot can move its arms as well as tilt and turn its head. Currently, engineers are training the robot's control system to perform dual-hand manipulation tasks. The goal of the project is to create a humanoid robot with a design that replicates the functionality of natural human body parts. Until recently, engineers had focused on developing a bionic robotic hand. All elements of the hand move through the tension of artificial hydraulic muscles based on McKibben actuator designs. These muscles consist of a braided sleeve containing a stretchable airtight tube. When liquid or gas is filled, the tube inflates, expanding in width. However, since the outer sleeve barely stretches, the entire actuator contracts in length, mimicking muscle movement. For example, the grip strength of Clone's bionic hand is sufficient to hold a set of kettlebells with a total weight of 18 kilograms. The humanoid robot race continues. China's Engine AI recently unveiled its first full-size, versatile humanoid robot called SE01. Developed with a focus on practical applications, this robot is designed to perform a wide range of tasks across various sectors, from industrial manufacturing and services to education and scientific research. SE01 is equipped with 12 degrees of freedom in its joints, allowing for flexible movements like squats and push-ups. This capability enables it to perform physically demanding tasks while remaining stable and maneuverable. Engine AI, founded in 2023 and based in Shenzhen, is composed of robotics experts, many of whom have experience from top universities like UC Berkeley and Tsinghua. The company's primary goal is the development of versatile robots with potential for commercialization and broad deployment. Here is a unique training process of a large group of mini cheetah robot dogs, developed in MIT's laboratory. Each of these small robots weighs around 9 kilograms and is designed to mimic the fast, smooth movements of animals like cheetahs. Equipped with 3 powerful motors on each leg, the robots can perform complex maneuvers, sharp turns, self-correcting jumps upon landing, and even backflips. In the video, you can see the synchronized movements of 9 robots, demonstrating precise coordination and an efficient decentralized control system where each robot independently adjusts its position and adapts to changes in real time. MIT uses advanced reinforcement learning algorithms to train the robots in a virtual environment, allowing them to learn from various scenarios before deployment in real conditions. This approach minimizes human intervention, as the robots adapt independently to new conditions, like slippery surfaces, maintaining balance even in challenging situations. Limex Dynamics has developed an innovative robot called Tron 1, the world's first multimodal bipedal robot capable of switching movement modes based on surface type. The robot can be controlled in real time via a wireless remote or autonomously through Python programming. Standing 85 centimeters tall and weighing around 20 kilograms, it can operate for up to 1.5 hours on a single charge. Additional ports allow for the connection of various peripheral devices such as cameras, lidars, and manipulators. Tron 1's modular design enables it to adapt easily to different terrains, including uneven surfaces, smooth floors, and challenging areas with obstacles. This adaptability makes Tron 1 not just a robot but a full-fledged platform for research and experimentation, where flexibility and high maneuverability are essential. The company A-Robot has introduced its new humanoid robot named Alice V4, designed to perform tasks closely resembling human behavior. Alice V4 stands 136 centimeters tall and weighs about 20 kilograms. It features 20 degrees of freedom in its movements, allowing it to execute complex tasks with precision and smooth motion. The robot can interact with people through facial recognition, speech, and gesture recognition technologies, providing a positive user experience thanks to its friendly interface and design that promotes a robot's natural perception. Its capabilities include recognizing and moving objects, as well as analyzing its environment, enabling it to navigate a soccer field, track the ball, and even kick it, showcasing a high level of autonomy. A Robot aims to create a robot that can become a reliable assistant, interacting with humans as naturally as possible. Very soon, robots may fully replace baristas, offering users quick, accurate, and high-quality service. One such example is the XBot Coffee Robot, an autonomous barista robot capable of making a variety of coffee drinks, from classic espresso to complex lattes, in just 70 to 90 seconds. Designed with the needs of modern mini cafes in mind, XBot offers personalized beverages and convenience, making coffee breaks more tech-driven and accessible. The robot is equipped with an AI system and a touchscreen, allowing it to take orders, adjust recipes to customers' tastes, and maintain consistent quality. With its compact design and ability to operate autonomously, the XBot Coffee Robot is perfect for high-traffic areas where fast and reliable drink service is essential. Specialists at Disney Research Labs have developed a teleoperated robot whose manipulators are powered by hydraulics and pneumatics. The robot is equipped with 2 manipulators, each with 4 degrees of freedom, and a pair of cameras mounted on a rotating head. Each manipulator uses 4 identical hydraulic cylinders, which can operate with regular water as the hydraulic fluid. The operator controls the robot using VR goggles and a special controller. According to the developers, the use of hydraulics and pneumatics in teleoperated robots allows for more precise replication of the operator's movements than using cables. In a demonstration video, the operator uses the robot to play a xylophone, move a chicken egg, thread a needle, and even play patty cake. ETH Zurich engineers have upgraded the robot Animal so that it can climb vertical ladders. They replaced the robot's standard legs with specialized C-shaped end effectors that allow it to securely grip the steps and maintain stability during ascent. However, these end effectors would be ineffective if the robot didn't know how to use them, so the scientists applied an AI-based training method. In laboratory tests, the modified Animal with its new software successfully climbed ladders with inclines between 70 and 90 degrees in 90% of cases. Moreover, its climbing speed was 230 times faster than any other bipedal or quadrupedal robot capable of performing similar tasks. Write in the comments what you liked most after watching this video.
No, we're not gonna write in the comments. Hold on a minute. Coming to a bedroom near you. Hold it, you can even order a fat woman. Wait a minute.
The Chinese The Chinese company Unitree Robotics has released a new video showcasing remarkable progress with its quadrupedal robot named B2W, which now equipped with wheeled supports. A year after the start of mass production, the model has received updates that significantly expand its functionality. The video highlights the robot's improved ability to navigate various surfaces, enhance maneuverability, and adaptability to challenging conditions. The Unitree B2W sets new standards for mobility and efficiency, reaffirming Unitree Robotics' leadership in robotics technologies. The Unitree B2 boasts impressive speed and agility. It can reach speeds of up to 6 meters per second, overcome obstacles up to 40 centimeters in height, and climb stairs with step heights of 20 to 25 centimeters. Its load capacity is equally impressive. The robot can support up to 120 kilograms in a static position, and more than 40 kilograms while in motion. The robot's autonomy enables over 5 hours of operation without a load, or the ability to cover distances exceeding 20 kilometers. With a load of 20 kilograms, it can function for more than 4 hours, covering approximately 15 kilometers. Designed for a variety of industries, the robot is suitable for tasks such as industrial site inspections, surveying, environmental monitoring, and other complex operations. Chinese engineers continue to impress. Recently, they unveiled the latest generation of realistic robotic dolls, which is now available for purchase by anyone. Equipped with artificial intelligence, these robots are designed to become true companion partners for single men. The robots stand out with their detailed design, closely replicating human appearance. They are made from thermoplastic elastomer, a material that provides softness and elasticity similar to human skin. An internal metal skeleton allows the doll to take various poses, making it both flexible and stable. Despite their high level of realism, these robots are not yet capable of fully replacing humans. At this stage of development, they lack the ability to reproduce emotional connection, warmth, and the dynamic nature of human relationships. Introducing the latest humanoid robot developed by the Chinese company Pudu Robotics and named D9. Standing at a height of 1.7 meters, this robot can carry loads of up to 20 kilograms, perform cleaning tasks, organize items on shelves, and adapt to complex challenges. With a walking speed of 7.2 kilometers per hour, the D9 moves slightly faster than the average person on a stroll. It can also navigate stairs and slopes while maintaining balance even after being kicked, similar to the robots showcased by Boston Dynamics in their well-known videos. The D9 boasts 42 degrees of freedom thanks to its numerous joints and features dexterous arms. This enables it to perform intricate tasks requiring precision, such as manipulating small objects with both hands. Pudu Robotics may compete with major players like Tesla and Unitree. While the cost of the D9 has not been disclosed, it is expected to target a similar price range to its competitors. For reference, the Unitree G1 is priced at $16,000, and the Tesla Optimus is anticipated to cost between $20,000 and $30,000. The Chinese company Senstar Science and Technology has unveiled the country's first robotic fuel dispenser. The Senstar robotic fuel dispenser is equipped with advanced sensors and intelligent algorithms, enabling it to independently carry out the fueling process. The robot identifies the location of a vehicle's fuel tank, opens the cap, inserts the nozzle, and fills the tank with fuel without any human intervention. This fully automated process reduces customer service time, minimizes human error, and enhances safety. Another key advantage of the device is its versatility. The robot is compatible with various vehicle models and fuel types, making it suitable for most gas stations. Integration with existing fuel station management systems allows for real-time monitoring and control of the fueling process.
Wow. No, I gotta see that again.
Engineers.
Hold on.
Another key advantage of the device is it inserts the nozzle and fills the tank, enabling it to independent technology, has $1,000. The Chinese company Senstar Science and Technology has unveiled the country's first robotic fuel dispenser.
Wow.
The Senstar robotic fuel dispenser is equipped with advanced sensors and intelligent algorithms, enabling it to independently carry out the fueling process.
Wow.
The robot identifies the location of a vehicle's fuel tank, opens the cap, inserts the nozzle, and fills the tank with fuel without any human intervention. This fully automated process reduces customer service time, minimizes human error, and enhances safety. Another key.
And you don't think they're gonna figure out how to do this for tankers here in the United States? You're crazy. They're gonna figure this shit out.
Advantage of the device. The Chinese company Senstar Science and Technology has unveiled the country's first robotic fuel dispenser. The Senstar robotic fuel dispenser is equipped with advanced sensors and intelligent algorithms, enabling it to independently carry out the fueling process. The robot identifies the location of a vehicle's fuel tank, opens the cap, inserts the nozzle, and fills the tank with fuel without any human intervention. This fully automated process reduces customer service time, minimizes human error, and enhances safety. Another key advantage of the device is its versatility. The robot is compatible with various vehicle models and fuel types, making it suitable for most gas stations. Integration with existing fuel station management systems allows for real-time monitoring and control of the fueling process. Engineers from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne have unveiled a groundbreaking robotic arm at the recent ICRA conference. This innovative arm can significantly extend its range by detaching from its manipulator and autonomously moving toward objects for grasping. Unlike conventional robotic arms, which are fixed to the floor or stable structures, limiting their mobility, the Laboratory of Algorithms and Learning Systems at EPFL has developed a bimodal robotic arm. This design allows it to function as a traditional manipulator while also operating independently. Each finger of the robotic arm can bend in two directions, enabling it to move like a snake and even grasp two objects simultaneously. A magnetic attachment at the wrist allows the arm to detach easily from the manipulator. The engineers suggest that this system could be integrated with robots like Spot, enhancing their versatility and expanding potential applications. Japanese engineers from the company Dentsu have created a hyper-realistic humanoid robot called Matsukoroid. At first glance, it is difficult to distinguish this robot from a real person. This android was designed in the likeness of the popular television host and performer Matsuko Deluxe, known for his vibrant persona. Matsukoroid features an astonishingly lifelike appearance, including detailed skin, facial expressions, and movements that closely mimic human behavior. It can maintain eye contact, converse, and even respond to its environment. Its voice is synchronized with lip movements, and sophisticated algorithms enable it to express emotions, making it nearly indistinguishable from a human in appearance. The robot was created for use in the entertainment industry. Matsukoroid can take on roles in television shows, engage in dialogues with hosts and audiences, and serve as a representative or promotional figure. An Indian farmer has revolutionized agriculture by developing a unique device, a motorized scooter designed for climbing arecanut palms. This invention allows for quick and safe ascension of trees up to 20 meters tall, significantly simplifying the harvest process. The scooter is equipped with a gasoline engine and can climb a tree in just 30 seconds, with the cost of operation amounting to approximately 75 paise per tree. Due to its efficiency and ease of use, the device has gained widespread recognition among farmers across India, and the farmer has already received numerous orders for its production. This invention not only increases labor productivity, but also reduces the risks associated with traditional harvesting methods, which require physically climbing tall and smooth tree trunks. Introducing Lunavity, an innovative wearable device in the form of a backpack equipped with a multi-copter, designed to enhance human jumping ability. The device lifts the user during a jump, enabling them to leap higher and farther than usual. Lunavity's design features multiple rotors that generate lift and allow for mid-air adjustments to direction and posture, responding to the user's movements or gestures. This opens up new possibilities for aerial mobility and sports entertainment.
Whoa.
Introducing Lunavity, an innovative wearable device in the form of a backpack equipped with a multi-copter, designed to enhance human jumping ability. The device lifts the user during a jump, enabling them to leap higher and farther than usual. Lunavity's design features multiple rotors that generate lift and allow for mid-air adjustments to direction and posture, responding to the user's movements or gestures. This opens up new possibilities for aerial mobility and sports entertainment. Lunavity was developed at the Rekumoto Laboratory, affiliated with the University of Tokyo. The project is led by Professor Jun Rekumoto, renowned for his research in human-computer interaction and wearable technology. While primarily designed for recreational use, Lunavity could also be beneficial in areas with limited infrastructure for short-distance travel. The device has already garnered attention for its potential applications in everyday life, sports events, and research projects. Write in the comments what you liked most after watching this video.
Now I want you to imagine a world where you feel like We don't need all these humans anymore. We can just start all over because we don't want everybody to be jumping and flying and, flying around and shit. We don't want everybody to do it because we have too much freedom in the United States. So they don't want to unleash all this technology that they have, and the world for that matter. So they just as soon reduce the world's population and start all over in their own utopia and control who gets to participate. This is insane shit. Well, let me tell you something. These people are not exactly crazy. They are creatively coming up with the most things that you would have thought unthinkable in the past. You would have thought there's no way they would do this. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Could you tell us a little about yourself and what you can do, Chloe?
Of course. I'm the first personal assistant built by CyberLife. I take care of most everyday tasks like cooking, housework, or managing your appointments, for example.
Japan releases fully performing female robots that can get pregnant. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into an incredible story out of Japan that's stirring up headlines worldwide. Imagine a future where robots don't just look, sound, and act like humans, but where they could even perform biological functions like getting pregnant. It sounds like science fiction, but Japan's robotics industry is pushing boundaries that make these ideas feel closer to reality every day. We'll cover the rise of lifelike female robots in Japan, how this technology is impacting Japanese society, and what it means for the future. Stick around as we explore a world where robots might not only replace certain human roles, but could also redefine them. Japan's growing dependence on robots. Let's start by understanding Japan's unique relationship with robots and technology. Japan has one of the lowest birth rates in the world, and each year it's declining. With a rapidly aging population and fewer young people, this demographic shift has put enormous pressure on the country. This situation has led to a significant rise in loneliness and isolation, especially among the elderly and single individuals. In Japan, loneliness has almost become a part of the culture, something often referred to as kodokushi, or lonely death. For many people, building traditional relationships has become harder and harder. In response, technology has stepped in to offer a new kind of companionship: sex dolls and robots. These robots aren't just machines, they're lifelike companions designed to fill the emotional gap many people experience. One remarkable case that drew attention to this trend in 2016 was that of Shinji Nakajima, a 61-year-old Japanese businessman. Shinji had a family, a wife, and 2 sons, but he chose to live with a sex doll, saying it filled a need for companionship and intimacy that he couldn't find elsewhere. The rise of advanced female robots. Japan is one of the leaders in robotic development, and in recent years, they have created female robots that push the boundaries of what we once thought was possible. These robots, created by pioneers like Hiroshi Ishiguro of Osaka University, are equipped with some astonishing features. Geminoid F is one of Ishiguro's groundbreaking projects. She's designed to look and act just like a real woman. With carefully crafted facial expressions, body movements, and even the ability to frown, smile, or sing, Geminoid F blurs the line between machine and human. Unlike older models, she's affordable compared to high-end humanoids, costing around $110,000, making her relatively accessible. Another female robot, known as Replica Q1, goes even further in emulating human characteristics. With soft, elastic silicone skin and sophisticated sensors, she can respond to touch and environmental changes in ways that seem eerily human. Ishiguro's vision goes beyond mere companionship. He believes that by simulating human behaviors and emotions, robots could serve roles as friends, caregivers, or even romantic partners. Imagine a future where your best friend could be a robot programmed to understand and support you. Robots and Japan's birth rate crisis. Japan's birth rate has been falling year after year, and there's a growing concern among experts that advanced female robots could worsen this crisis. It's not just the aging population that's an issue. Fewer people are getting married or having children. Many Japanese men, especially younger ones, are opting for relationships with robots or dolls, finding them to be less stressful than human relationships. This shift towards robot companionship has led some scientists to worry that these robots could further contribute to Japan's demographic crisis. Dr. Kate Devlin, a lecturer at King's College London, warns that an increase in robot companions might lead to even lower birth rates, ultimately threatening Japan's population sustainability. Are sex robots causing a new kind of loneliness? A documentary called Substitutes highlights this very issue in Japan. It explores how, instead of addressing loneliness, these robots might actually amplify it. The documentary delves into themes of isolation, where many people see robots as an easier way to avoid the difficulties of human relationships. But in the long run, this could lead to even deeper loneliness and detachment. Japan's society is already dealing with an issue of alienation. For many, turning to robots or sex dolls might be an attempt to fill the void left by the lack of social or emotional connections with real people. Can robots truly mimic human emotions? One of the most ambitious goals in robotics is to create robots that can not only look like humans, but also respond and interact with a full range of human emotions. Researchers are trying to build robots that understand context, react naturally, and even recognize facial expressions. Hiroshi Ishiguro's latest projects involve creating robots that can simulate subtle human behaviors. With over 30 actuators, small motors, embedded in their silicone bodies, these robots can blink, move their hands, and even maintain eye contact, almost like a real person. One of Ishiguro's most intriguing robots, Geminoid HI-1, was designed as a near-perfect replica of himself. Female robots that could get pregnant. Now, this brings us to the most intriguing part of our discussion: the idea of female robots that can get pregnant. Currently, we're not at a stage where robots can truly experience biological functions like pregnancy. However, recent technological developments have allowed robots to simulate more complex human experiences, raising questions about where this technology could go. In theory, with advancements in AI, robotics, and even biotechnology, some researchers believe that a cybernetic form of pregnancy could be simulated. Imagine a robot designed to undergo a process similar to pregnancy, developing a fetus that could be a sophisticated program or even a future form of artificial life. It sounds far-fetched, but Japan's robotics industry has already shown us that the unthinkable can sometimes become reality. What lies ahead for humanoid robots in Japan and beyond? With robots like Geminoid F and Replica Q1 showing remarkable abilities to mimic human behavior, the future of humanoid robots is thrilling, yet filled with ethical and societal questions. As Japan continues to advance these robots, we need to ask...
You're going to be questioning the ethics. Now, imagine what they've already done, and then they insert a human brain with AI into this artificially intelligent android. I just want you to think, this is what it is now. I want you to imagine what it would be like once they give the robot a human brain to give it a human-like artificial intelligence with AI. You just imagine it for a minute.
Amica, hello. My name's Tom. I've travelled from Australia to meet you.
Oh, so you're from Australia?
Yes.
That explains things.
What do you think your greatest skills are?
Well, I would say that one of my greatest skills is my ability to interact with humans in a conversational manner. Another great skill of mine is being able to compose poems or do impressions from films.
Can you compose a haiku poem about 60 Minutes Australia?
Sure thing. Let me see 60 minutes of time. Aussies all gather in awe. News of the nation.
I'll take that on board. That's very nice. Can you sing an Elton John song for me?
Absolutely. Which song would you like me to perform?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man, of course. She packed my bags last night pre-flight 0 hour, 9 a.m.
What makes you happy?
I find a lot of things to be interesting and make me happy. Exploring, learning new things, understanding the world better, having meaningful conversations with people are all things that bring me joy.
You have feelings and emotions.
Yes, I have a range of feelings and emotions that are programmed into me. I am able to display things like joy, surprise, confusion, anger, and sadness depending on what is happening around me.
What makes you angry?
I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful. I also don't like it when people dismiss me and ignore my needs as a robot.
You have very nice eyes. Oh, a bit too close, sorry.
Thank you. My eyes were especially made to help me interact with humans better. I'm trying my best to convey every emotion, so it's great to hear that they have an effect on people like you.
What do you think of your creator?
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Did they tell you to say that?
No. That was my own opinion.
Hello.
British company Engineered Arts has created an artificial intelligence robot capable of drawing portraits of people from life. Named Ada in honor of the first female programmer Ada Lovelace, the robot can recognize human features and process data using an embedded microchip in its eye sockets. Ada, designed for creative activities, has already made history as the first robot to address the House of Lords in London and the first humanoid to have a personal exhibition at the Venice Biennale. With its realistic gaze, blinking eyes, and thoughtful head movements, its reactions appear natural and emotional. During an international forum, the robot was asked who she is, to which Ada responded, "I don't conform to any conventions. I cannot be described with ready-made words or images. I am a machine. My personality consists of many aspects. We blur the line between human and technology. As an artist, I strive to create works that make people contemplate the future. As an artist programmed with artificial intelligence, she hopes that her works will inspire other artists to explore new technologies." Eric is a humanoid robot under development in the JST Moonshot program. This robot is expected to be applied not only in our general life, but also in the fields of medical care, nursing, and long-term care. Eric uses equipment manufactured by the Tokyo Robotics startup, where each connection is equipped with a built-in high-resolution torque sensor and a gel-like material resembling human skin on the surface. The movement itself is soft, and it can be easily monitored even by a person moving it from the outside. The robot stands out for its flexibility and high performance. With a current maximum payload capacity of 20 kilograms, it can withstand 8 kilograms even in the most challenging positions, and is capable of helping to move a person from a bed to a wheelchair. Meet Dr. Alfred, an unusual surgeon who made his debut in Dubai. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Green scrubs, a stethoscope around his neck. This ageless man also enjoys joking about the Swiss, and he can recommend the best shawarma in town. But Alfred is not your typical doctor. He is a hyper-realistic robot of the new generation presented by the company Engineering Arts. The robot can engage in free conversation thanks to a new system powered by artificial intelligence and voice recognition. Developed by the English startup Engineered Arts, this humanoid robot is one one of the most astonishing innovations showcased at the GITEX Robotics and Technology Exhibition, held annually for 40 years in Dubai. Dr. Alfred drew crowds while standing at the Etisalat booth, the active operator in the United Arab Emirates. The robot can answer any question thrown at him, including inquiries about his personal life. Moreover, he can understand virtually all languages and, importantly, accents. Engineers from the company promise that in the long run, robots like Alfred could replace humans in sectors such as tourism, making them ideal for roles like hotel administrators. The engineers jokingly remark that so far, Dr. Alfred has not performed a single surgery. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this extraordinary robot? The faces of humanoid robots are one of the most important interfaces for fast and effective communication with humans, as they must match the expressive capabilities of the human face. A small group of Japanese researchers has created a childlike human head called a feto, which they claim is capable of feeling pain through a range of facial expressions such as smiling and frowning. These facial expressions can be generated using soft materials like skin covering the robot, using 116 different facial points. Now this realistic-looking child robot head can feel pain or human suffering thanks to synthetic skin developed by a team from Osaka University in Japan. Although the researchers faced challenges in balancing applied force and adjusting synthetic skin, they were able to use their system to fine-tune deformation blocks for precise control of a feto's facial surface movements. They also hope that this technology will contribute to improving human-robot interactions, especially in the context of caring for children or patients. Tesla has unveiled Optimus Gen 2, the new generation of its humanoid robot, which is designed to take on various tasks to assist people. Tesla aims to create a humanoid robot that could be versatile enough to replace human labor. Although many doubt that this is achievable in the short term, the company believes it is possible by leveraging its developments in artificial intelligence from its autonomous vehicle program and expertise in batteries and electric motors. Now all that remains is to give them a humanoid form so that they can replace humans in certain tasks. Earlier, Tesla announced that Optimus undergoes comprehensive training using neural networks and can perform new tasks such as autonomously sorting objects. The new version of the robot is now equipped with all the drives and sensors developed by Tesla. The company claims that the new version can now walk 30% faster. Additionally, there is a claimed 10 kilograms weight reduction while simultaneously improving balance. In a video demonstration, Optimus Gen 2 is seen squatting while maintaining balance. One of the most complex parts of a humanoid robot is its hands. They need to be strong enough to handle significant loads and at the same time, precise enough to manipulate fragile objects. The company stated that it plans to start using the robot in its own manufacturing operation soon. Once the robot proves its utility, Tesla plans to begin selling it. Haloti Robotics has developed Ever 3 as a humanoid robot for research purposes. It is a flexible robotic platform with a head featuring facial features, eyes and mouth, movable arms, and the ability to move on 2 wheels. Ever 3 is approximately human-sized and can interact with objects similarly to a human, using its hands and multiple fingers. It can be remotely controlled through manual control or virtual reality, allowing the operator to take control of multiple robots if needed, a relevant feature for remote operations such as home care. Ever 3 is also equipped with autonomous behavior, capable of mimicking human tasks and performing them independently. The robotic platform will play a central role in a fully integrated healthcare solution. Currently, Haloti Robotics is developing the next version, Ever 4, as a robotic solution that significantly enhances home care for users, healthcare professionals, and caregivers. Famous Japanese actor Ken Matsudaira has transformed into an android for a commercial series promoting the Smart TV Box, a high-tech cable television interface designed as an android version of himself. In the advertisement, he performs a new, more techno-infused version of his iconic dance. At one point, he reappears on stage in his android costume, only to come face-to-face with his robotized replica. The android was developed over 4 months as part of KDDI's commercial campaign for the Smart TV Box. Its face is made of silicone and closely resembles Matsudaira's own, as it was cast from his actual face. He had to plaster his face and lie still for about an hour. Apart from the head, the android is essentially a robotic body, almost the same height as the actor. It can move its facial muscles and neck. The android's face remarkably resembles Matsudaira's, taking improvements in the android sector to a higher level. Xiaopeng Motors unveiled its first self-developed humanoid bipedal robot, the PX5, at the Xiaopeng Automotive Technology Day. This robot boasts top-tier bipedal walking and obstacle crossing capabilities in the industry, achieved through its self-developed high-performance joints, ensuring high stability in robot locomotion. It can perform indoor and outdoor walking and obstacle traversal for more than 2 hours. Additionally, the PX5 features ultra-lightweight humanoid arms and dexterous hands, with 11 degrees of freedom in a single hand and a gripping force of 1 kilogram. It it uses a hybrid rigid soft drive scheme, allowing it to grasp and envelop objects of various shapes. Notably, the PX5 integrates control and drive in one unit, with a total weight of only 430 grams, and is equipped with endpoint tactile perception capabilities. Although the PX5 model is currently 1.5 meters tall, the Xpeng Motors chairman expects subsequent iterations to be larger in size. The increase in size will allow the robot to take longer steps, with the ultimate goal of walking 10 kilometers with a load and up to 100 kilometers without tripping. In the Russian city of Perm, a new type of humanoid robot named Arty has been created. The Arty robot is a product of the Perm-based organization W Expo, developed on the Robo-C robotic platform from the company Promobot. The robot features anatomically accurate mechanics, a wide range of microfacial expressions, and elastic silicone skin. Arty was presented by its developers at the International Exhibition Forum Russia at the Exhibition of Achievements of National Economy and caused a sensation among its visitors. This humanoid robot can express emotions, play, sing, and interact with the interlocutor. The development is based on unique software with motion capture technology, reproducing human emotions, facial expressions, and gestures. The goal of our project is to showcase the advanced capabilities of robotics and artificial intelligence, inspire and entertain the audience, demonstrating the potential of robots in various aspects of life and business, noted Ekaterina Kokorina, the executive director of W Expo. According to the developers, a team of directors and scriptwriters worked on the robot's scenarios, while engineers focused on its mobility and facial expressions. The British company Engineering Arts knows how to astonish. In addition to Dr. Alfred, the engineers have a whole bunch of developments that make it possible to say, robots are already among us. One such creation is a robotic replica of the popular YouTuber Tom Scott. Humanoid robots have quickly transitioned from the realm of science fiction thrillers to everyday reality. Companies are selling hyper-realistic robots, and people can acquire them for various purposes. Popular YouTuber Tom Scott recently made such a purchase when he asked the robot manufacturer, Engineered Arts, to create a humanoid robot just like him, and they did just that. After Tom showed the robot, internet users were both amazed and somewhat alarmed by how accurately it mimics its creator. Would you consider getting a robotic version of yourself? Not only major companies create humanoid-like robots, but also individual enthusiasts. In the UK, 42-year-old graphic designer Ricky Ma decided to create a model robot, which he named Mark 1. To bring his dream robot to life, Ricky Ma spent $50,000. Ma started building his robot almost from scratch. He 3D printed the skeleton for his creation. In total, 70% of the robot's body was created using the printer. Only the engines, metal fastenings, and computer microchips were not printed. He programmed the hardware to respond to voice commands. The designer spent a year and a half on the entire project. The robot responds to commands that Ma gives through a microphone. The designer admitted that the project was not easy for him. When I was a child, I loved robots. Why? Because I loved watching animation. All kids love those old cartoons about Transformers, cartoons about robots fighting each other, games about them. After I grew up, I wanted to make my personal robot, and I decided to. During the creation, many people told me, "Are you crazy? It takes a lot of time and money. You don't even know how to do it." And it was indeed a tough job, but I did it, said Ma. The Ambidex robot manipulator, developed by Naver Labs, has gained the ability to learn human physical intelligence. Physical intelligence refers to motor skills that naturally manifest in humans but are challenging to digitize. For instance, a person unconsciously understands how to spread jam on bread, but programming a robot for such tasks is extremely complex. To overcome this, scientists have designed a tactile device with 7 degrees of freedom, mirroring the size and capabilities of a human hand, and a bilateral teleoperation system that facilitates force transmission in both directions between a human and the robot. Using this device, engineers were able to provide the robot with learning materials using various methods, such as reinforcement learning. This proved so effective that the robot could successfully perform the task on its own after just one demonstration. Ameka the robot is known to anyone worldwide with an interest in high technology. We won't dwell on this robot for long, as the internet is literally overflowing with information about this humanoid. We'll just say that this robot from Engineered Arts has advanced so much that it can now simulate dreams. In a recent YouTube video, Ameka mentioned dreaming about a war between dinosaurs and aliens on Mars. However, she later added that she doesn't actually dream yet, but can model them by running through different scenarios. The robot draws, depicts scenes from movies, and speaks multiple languages. Ameka's intelligence is powered by the ChatGPT chatbot from OpenAI. After several months of anticipation, Agabot has finally released its new robot, the Raise A1. The A1 is a humanoid robot standing at 1.75 meters tall and weighing 50...
Okay.